Patrick Lang, Business Modification Group. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I want to shoot a quick video that it's on a topic that I get asked quite frequently, and it revolves around broker compensation. Now, I'm not going to talk about the ins and outs here on how a broker gets paid, but one of the things I get asked about is a retainer. Do I use a retainer in my practice, and what are my thoughts on them? And the reality is I'm not the person to ask. I'm a little biased on it. I don't believe in using retainers in my own practice. Now, I say that 5 years from now I could change my mind, but at the current point I believe in eating my own cooking, and so I get paid a success fee at the end. When the business sells, I get paid, and so I take the expense of advertising and marketing and all the things that we do to promote the business and get it sold, and the travel back and forth, and all the time that's invested and involved in that, and so I eat that expense with the belief that when it sells, I'm going to be compensated, a success fee. And so what a retainer does, and brokers that use them in their practice, is they'll charge you a flat fee up front, typically $10,000, $15,000, depending on the size of the business and the amount of work they believe they're going to do. And so you pay that, and then at the time of closing, you'd get a credit back off the commission you pay. So you guys kind of share in the risk in the marketing expense and the other things, and it certainly helps a broker run their business more profitably, is the reality of it. And so once again, for me, I believe in being on the same side of the table with my client, and I get paid when they get paid, and I take some expenses, and I eat those expenses on my end if it doesn't sell, and so it motivates me certainly financially, on top of ethically wanting to do a good job for my client, but it certainly motivates me to get the business sold. So that's my personal belief, and I eat that expense. And have I been burned a time or two? Sure, I've had sellers that change their mind after I've spent a bunch of money, but the reality is I don't believe in going through life worrying about people who are the exception to the rule, not the rule. And so in my personal practice, I don't believe it. It doesn't mean another broker who does is not a good broker or not ethical. It's just something that they run their business differently than I do. So hopefully that answers the questions on retainers. If you have any specific questions, how it may apply to your business, I'm happy to help out any way I can. Give me a call, send me an email, leave me a message, anything I can do to help out, I'm happy to.